Welcome to AgriJoy Farms and welcome to our farm. This afternoon, I want to take you through some steps that we take when we are planting pineapples. So simple steps that you can follow in order to be able to succeed with the planting of pineapples. So if you have an old farm, that is to say, if you cultivated pineapples, let's say last year you have already harvested pineapples, then you will have suckers like this. So the first step is for you to get your suckers. So if it's an old farm like here, you pluck off the suckers. We have already plucked suckers from here, and you pluck off suckers like this. So that one gets 2 suckers. You pluck off suckers, but if you are buying the suckers, then once the suckers are delivered to you, you will go to the next stage. And what is the next stage? The second stage is what we call calibration. Calibration means that you have to put the suckers into groups according to their various weights, approximate weight. So you put suckers of approximately the same weight in one group. So you can make about, if you have a good number of suckers, you can create about 4 different groups or 5 different groups with different sucker sizes. Why is it important for you to calibrate before you plant? Because if you take a very large sucker and maybe a smaller one, I don't really have a small sucker here, all these suckers are large. But if you take a big sucker, a large sucker, a heavy sucker, and you put it near a very small sucker, a light sucker, what happens is that this pineapple sucker that is large will grow and overshadow that smaller one. So if you mix them up, you will discover those small ones will just end up, they will not produce anything, because these ones will grow and overshadow them. So what you do is you calibrate so that you put the large one, you plant the heavy ones in one portion, then you take the next group, you plant another portion, and you do like that so that they can compete among themselves. So that is the second stage. Once you have the suckers calibrated, then you want to start doing the planting. When you take a sucker, the third stage is for you to remove this line of leaves at the end here, where you plucked it off from the mother pineapple stalk. So you remove these last leaves so that you can expose these roots which are already shooting out. Then now when you are planting, you now plant. When you do that, when you expose these roots, the pineapple sucker will pick up fast. As you put it into the soil, the roots will come out very fast. But if you are short of labor and you don't have time to be doing this, you can take the sucker just as it is, like this, and put it into the soil. It will still grow, but it will take a little bit of time before the roots can shoot out and come out. So that is the second stage. After the calibration, you go now to planting. Now if you look here, we have lined out the place well, and you look here, you see a ridge. There's another ridge here, there's a ridge here. So this third stage, it depends on where you are, the kind of soil that you have. If your soil is hard, then you have to make ridges like this, about this size. Then you plant them, just as we are planted. We plant one ridge, we give a gap. We plant another ridge, we give a gap. This gap in the middle is so that when you want to do mulching, you can get soil from here and you do the mulching. So you can make a ridge. But in some places, like here, the soil is very soft. So we don't make ridges. What we do is, we take the sucker, we can use our hands. We just put it into the soil. That's what we do. Then after we are planted, then women now come and take soil and mulch it. That is what we do. So this bed was not there from the beginning when we were planting. We planted just on empty ground, and then the women did mulching around it. That is that stage. Then about 1 month after you are planted, by then roots have come out. If you are using inorganic fertilizer, then you now apply your fertilizer at that stage for the things to grow. So that is about the fourth stage. You apply fertilizer and then you treat the weed also, because if you see like this one here, you see that weed is already there. There's a lot of weed already. There are chemicals that you can use to treat the weed. You can choose to weed it with your hands, or you can treat it with weed killers. There are weed killers that are special for pineapple. It's not the normal one that you use on the to kill grass on the farm, because if you use that one, it will kill also the pineapples. So you have weed killers that you use for pineapples that will not affect the pineapples, but it will destroy the grass. That is about 1 month after, and that is the fifth step. And you will continue your fertilizer application maybe every month, up to if they are large suckers like this one. After 6 months, you go to the sixth stage, which is initiating them to flower. So that is sixth stage. But if you started off with small suckers, it might take even a year or more than a year before you get to the stage that the pineapple grow to a size that you can initiate them to flower. Because you cannot have small suckers and then you initiate them. They will not work. They will produce very small pineapples. They will flower, but it will not be good. So like these ones, they were wonderful suckers when they were large, heavy suckers when we planted them. So we are hoping that in the next 4 months, we are going to initiate them. For 4 months will make them about 6 months. Now it's about 2 months since we planted. So in the next 4 months, we will initiate them to flower, and so on. So that is that stage. Once they flower, the seventh stage after the flower, once they put pineapples and the pineapples begin to come out, you have the crowning. You know, a pineapple has a crown. Let me show from this whole farm. So this is what we call the crown of the pineapple. If you allow this crown to grow with the pineapple, most of the nutrients, some of the nutrients will go to develop this crown. So the size of the pineapple will be small. Like this one, they didn't remove the crown. So you don't pluck off the crown. No, it's not like that. You will decrown it, and there's a method that you use to destroy this crown. It will be there, but it does not grow anymore. It will be very small like this. So the size of the pineapple will be large. And then after that, you go to harvesting. Once they are ripe, you harvest also. So that is the last stage, harvesting. So I just thought I'd do this video today to give you those steps, because a lot of people, they keep asking how can I go about it. But that's how we do it. But if you need technical help, technical support, then our technicians are available to see you through, to help you. God bless you. As usual at Agri Joy Farms, we want to encourage you, inspire you to farm for fun and for cash. Frankly speaking, every time I'm on the farm is fun for me. God bless you. Follow our page, like our page, and then share our videos. God bless you. Bye-bye.